Question 3a. Solve the simultaneous equations 1 over s plus 1 over y equal to 5, 1 over y minus 1 over s equal to 1. To solve both equations simultaneously, you can use any of the method. Now, if you decide to clear fractions by multiplying through by the LCM, you are going to have more complex equations. And the way the equations are, you cannot get s and y directly. So let us relax 1 over s and 1 over y. Let's bring in 2 other variables, solve for them, and you get s over y. So you have this result. So if a is equal to 1 over s and b is equal to 1 over y, the first equation becomes a plus b equal to 5, and the second equation becomes b minus a equal to 1. For us to follow the same order, you can also write it as minus a plus b equal to 1. Solve both equations simultaneously using elimination method. Let us add both equations to eliminate variable a. So if you add both equations, that is, this a plus minus a is 0, b plus b, you have 2b, and the right hand side, 5 plus 1, you have 6. Divide through by 2, b is equal to 3. To get a, you need to put b equal to 3 in equation 1. This is equation 1. Anywhere b is, you replace it by 3. If you correct like terms, a is equal to 5 minus 3, and that is 2. Remember, you are not asked to find a or b. You brought a and b to enable you get s. Recall that a is equal to 1 over s. This implies 2 is equal to 1 over s. If you multiply through by s, you have 2s equal to 1. Divide through by 2, s is equal to 1 over 2. Secondly, b is equal to 1 over y. That means 3 is equal to 1 over y. Multiply through by y, you have 3y equal to 1. Divide through by 3y is equal to 1 over 3. Question 3b. A man drives from Ibadan to Uyo, a distance of 48 kilometers in 45 minutes. If he drives at 72 kilometers per hour where the surface is good, and 48 kilometers per hour where it is bad, find the number of kilometers of good surface. Solution: total distance traveled is 48 kilometers. The time is 45 minutes. Expressed in hours, you divide it by 60 and you have 0.75 hours. Let the distance the man traveled on a good surface is s. If this distance is s and the total distance is 48, distance on bad surface becomes 48 minus s. The time for the two movements, good surface, bad surface, you don't have the respective time, but you have the total time. So let the time taken to drive on a good surface be t hours, and a rough surface become 0.75 minus t, because total time is this. Speed is distance over time. So let's start from there to enable us find number of kilometers s of good surface. When the surface is good, speed is 72, distance is s, and the time is t. If you clear fraction, you have s equal to 72t. You call that equation 1. When the surface is bad, the speed is 48, distance 48 minus s, time 0.75 minus t. If you clear the fraction, you have this result. If you expand the right hand side, you have 48 minus s equal to 36 minus 48t. That is 48 to multiply the terms in the bracket. So you call that equation 2. So to get the value of t first, you need to substitute equation 1 into equation 2. So this is equation 2. Equation 1 is this. Where you see s, you replace s with 72t. You collect like terms, you get this result. If you subtract, you get this result. Divide both side by 12. Divide both side by 24. So t is 12 over 24, and that is 1 over 2 hours. For us to get the distance on the good surface s, you need to use equation 1. Equation 1 is s equal to 72 times t. That is 72 times 1 over 2, and you have 36 kilometers as the speed the man drove with when the surface is good.